Hello, good morning, everybody. Happy, I guess, reveal day. Technically, this happened at midnight my time last night. Sorry, I'm getting everything set up here for the solo show. Um, don't worry, you haven't missed a Strength Hammer podcast. We had to do a slight delay on the recording of that with Neil due to some illness over on Neil's side of the uh, podcast. So we should be recording tonight to go over the Old World FAQ. Hmm. But with that said, last night there was a reveal show for LVO, Las Vegas Open, going on, and we had was it Age of Sigmar, 40K, Old World, Black Library, maybe one of the other small games, small games, specialist games. Sorry. Um, so very excited for it, but I'm a sleepy boy. Sorry, excuse me. As I say, it's like I just woke up um, right before work so I could get this recorded. I have not seen these reveals. I went to bed around 11:30, 11:40. I was just like, I'll fine. I'll see them in the morning. They'll be there for me. I didn't need to be first to get anything out. Didn't need to be sleepless. Because you gotta get the sleep in to make sure your body recovers. Because I got a good workout going on today with my wife. It's leg day. You gotta be rested. So with that said, I have not seen any of these. My phone was on Do Not Disturb. I haven't, you know, haven't seen a thing. Haven't opened a thing. Woke up. The only thing I did on my phone was my little sleep tracker in the morning, and then made some coffee. Came downstairs. Got this set up. Have in the background here. I haven't. It's still on the here. Actually, I'll hide Terathi here. So it's still on the. I don't know what it is. So we're gonna click on it. And we're gonna look through it together, so you can get my actual, I guess, live reactions to this, as best as we can call it. Live pre-recorded action. Anyway, let's go in LVO preview 2025. All the reveals. All right. So fortunately, we're not going to watch this because I think that usually gets a copyright strike. I'll watch it afterwards just for like the little sizzle bits. But anyway, barely in 2025, big preview show, Las Vegas Open, pack schedule, which I think people were kind of worried because like the way they worded some of the uh, about what they're revealing, and it's like, oh, it's gonna be a light show. There's not gonna be a lot of stuff. So I don't know. Like the the grand narrative slash Warhammer World Championships was packed, unexpectedly so. So, I don't have the highest of hopes for what we've seen, but I think we're gonna get some cool stuff. What they always do, like as long as there's no road maps. Anyway, all right, what's up first? Are you ready to take another look at the glorious managers we unveiled today? Without further ado. All right, so I think when I was on Warhammer Weekly events, he said this was leaked already. That one model. Soulblight Gravelords are revealed. Nothing in the mortal realm so inevitable as death, and in the Hour and Ruin, it comes faster for every passing day. Point of contention is for the Soulblight Gravelords, cruel vampiric nobles who slake their depths. Blah blah blah. Okay, learn about what they are. Relics from the Age of Myth, the Borrow Kingdoms. They embody Nagash's vision for the Eight Realms, feudal kingdoms with roots in long distance Shyish. Okay, all right. They're now almost entirely inert. While the White Kling's plot to conquest great necromancers, blah, Death Rattle army. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's already crazy cool to see. Like at at this early in the morning for me. It'll be later whenever this video gets out. So a whole new Death Rattle. So units of skeletons, which are those Graveguard? I think those might be Graveguard because I think those look like Graveguard if I'm honest. I think that guy was the leaked character I was just mentioning, or maybe it was that guy anyway. But there's a unit of horse riders. Yeah, that probably definitely a leaked guy. But we're getting a battle tome as always is really nice, a nice little starter. I don't know. I mean, we keep calling them FOMO boxes, but I think the FOMO has died down for people that you either get it or you don't. Like, I don't think that there's been anyone out there that said, "Oh man, I didn't get my box with this," because I see them on the shelves. So I don't know FOMO boxes, but like a starter box. It's a nice way to start an army if you're looking to start a new army with this new edition. So it's a codex. I love that cover. That cover's gorgeous. All right, what else? Okay, there's a guy that looks like he was leaked early. Looks great, wonderful. kind of the helmet too, especially man. Like I'm getting was it the skeleton Link vibes from from Twilight Princess? If you know, you know. All right, commands the army of dead. All press eternal servitude as the sole combatant. They're terrifying. Weapons, yeah, yeah, that's cool. Like just so much. There's a lot of detail in this model, um, which is cool. I need to find a better word than cool because I'm going to be saying it a lot apparently today. Nice. Yeah, the horse's legs look robust too, so not flimsy like Tomb King skeleton horses or skeleton horses of old. Let's see. Oh, and yep, different options here. So is that um maybe that is that uh named guy, or is this just a weapon option? So you can make him look however you want. That's cool. Okay, yeah, I mean, even if it's different one, borrow guard. Okay, so very neat, very neat. I like it. Oh, here's the borrow guard. Okay. So are these might be replacing Graveguard essentially, which is good. Those models are old. They're great um, for what they were, and they last a long time. And if you want some, maybe if these are going to replace Graveguard, which by the looks I think they would, you might want to go out if you're a vampire player and pick up some Graveguard for Old World before they go away. I mean, granted, these would work too, but these are probably standing slightly taller and might be a little bit more harder to rank up, but still, gorgeous models. And having painted skeletons, like the new skeletons, I love that the legs are armored because that's always the worst part. Like when you get the top half is armored, bottom half's just legs, because then it's so hard to paint. They're gonna snap. Yeah, so I think that's a good choice because they still resonate skeleton to me, even though they're fully armored. That's a good choice. All right, and there's more of the mounted units here. Like that. I like that they have like scimitars. That's so cool. And the winged helms. Oh, you always gotta have a skeleton boy Dootin. Banners looking good. Celebration of these undead fiefdoms. Death Row army comes with a copy of Battle Tome, Soulbright Gravelords, unique art. Anvil Apotheosis, Path of Glory, 55 War Scroll cards for your shambling army. So great. I love it. That looks great. Um, for all their Grimbar. What? Okay, hold on. I just saw him. So Chief Muxum's Prince Vordry. So Prince Vordry is finally getting his own model. That is peak Warhammer right there, friends. That is. There's been very few models in my life that made me go, I should start a death army. One was Laukavai, and apparently the other one's Prince Vordry now, because his old model was just the basic vampire on zombie dragon, and it was fine. It's a good model, but it's not this. This is amazing. Just holy crap, like that, man. I could stare at this, and this is the first one we've looked at. Yeah, foolish enough to once raise Lance against Lagash, Vordry's Crimson Keep, blah blah blah. We know his story, and if not, you should go check out 2 Plus Stuff. I think did a whole video that had him involved. Look at that tower shield. Oh my goodness. The paint job is just stunning. Like that non-metallic red. Zombie Dragon looks good. Oh. Shortamare, Lord of Revenants. Draconiath wants... Oh, so... Okay, so yeah. He does look more like a Stormcast style dragon who's undead as opposed to just a standard dragon that we're used to from the old world. Oh. And can we run him separate? Oh my gosh. Dracoth dabbled in necromantic magic in an effort to restore many great drakes slain by Kragnos. Great Empire in the opposition Princes Karandus and Karazai. Karandus interrupted the ritual and condemned him to undeath. Though Nagash has since offered Shortamare the chance to resurrect his fallen allies and to file revenant Draconiths. It is now dawned on the Lord Revenant that the great necromancer will never permit him to rule Kingdom of Zone, but many vampires are pleased to count these decaying drakes among their forces. Okay, so not only can you make Prince Vordry, but you can also just make just a new zombie dragon. And that's cool. That's so cool. I'm glad that they did that. They definitely thought that through. And I hope to see this in Old World because it's so much better. Oh, it's so much better. Vampire Lords, not above the thrill of combat, their prideful natures, nightmare steeds. So, what the heck? People were worried about this reveal show, and it's already stunning. We're just in the first one. I thought this was gonna be a 10-minute video. Might go a little longer. Um, yeah, great. Hair's a little odd. I kind of like the bald head. I don't like and I get why it does it for like the artwork purposes, but the horse's tail's going that way, he's that way, the hair's going that way. It's a little off, but the bald head, that's good. Little zombie skeletons climbing out of the ground. So we got the Death Rattle Tomb Host. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So this is Spearhead. Okay, that's the word I was looking for. So skeletons, the new barrow guard retinue, the horses, and just a White King, the new White King on foot. Amazing. Oh, and the basic. Okay, the basic. That's a good art piece, but I like that one better. Anyway. Well, and then you can also get a glimpse into these Black Library Omnibus, some Soul Black Gravelord, so you can get really hyped for all of that. Perfect. Okay. Back out. So, Age of Sigmar, Death Rattle. Amazing. Oh, I'm trying not to look down below because I'm excited already, but we're going to get through this one at a time. We're going to be good. Minka Lesk and Malneth Witchblade square up with new miniatures. Okay, I'm also equally excited about this. Okay, cool. Mensk, her Command Squad, I've not read her books. I know she's a beloved Cadian character. These all look fantastic. But yeah, not why I'm here. We want to go down. That's great. You look great. Malneth Witchblade. Perfect. So I've kit bashed my own, and a lot of people have kit bashed their own. Because whenever I ran Gotrek, whenever we, with my Daughters of Cain, I would have her as a hag queen in the army just so she could be next to him. Okay, anyway, hold on. Let's just read this one. All right. She's not the only one stepping on the page with plastic either. As the long-suffering companion of Gotrek, the legendary Slayer joins her with her new solo model, Shade of Cain, which I can't wait to get. Say hello to Malneth Witchblade in the flesh. Yep, buying her. That face is a little aggressive compared to the art, I think. Still, I don't care. I love it. I'm going to be a Cainite shill forever. So yes, I will be buying her. Sinister Elven Assassin has her former allies in the Order of Vizier hot on her heels, but still has time to send her foes off to Shires, especially when her coven's found scattered into the formerly devout Cainite stronghold Nightcliff. This commemorative miniature is a must-have collective piece for all the fans, Daughters of Cain, me, and Warhammer Age of Sigmar novels alike that goes great with the awesome Gotrek Gunnarsson miniature. 100%. Yep. Both sets will be released coincide with Black Library celebrations, which kicks off next month with a week's worth of exciting coverage here on Warhammer Community ahead of the pre-order. There'll be special celebrations in Warhammer stores when miniatures and books go on sale. With plenty of other reveals. Okay, so perfect. Yeah, I'm picking this up without question, and I'm grabbing that Malneth model. I'm excited for that. So count me in on that one. Count me in 100%. I cannot wait. And GW, Black Library authors, if you're somehow listening, she was such a great character. She was such a better companion for Gotrek. I get if you want to move away from her from the companion for Gotrek, it's a mistake because she was so cool. But bring her back into the stories because she is beloved by every Cainite person, by anyone that I think listened to those first Gotrek audiobooks and saw her as a character. She was the perfect foil for Gotrek, so please bring her back in some way, even if it's not the companion for Gotrek. And I mean permanently, like in the current story, not is she dead, is she's not. But still, great to see some more of her history and just get a model for it. That's so sick. I love it. All right. We made it. We made it. The High Elves. Took a year. Took a year. It feels like, let's just say a year. It's easier. It's rounded up nice, but my beloved High Elf army that I've been playing all year, it's finally getting its reveal. I'm assuming we're getting an Arcane Journal. Yep. New characters and classic kits. Oh boy, I can't say. So, we've had predictions. Corhill was one, like a young Corhill, which I think that's leaked, so we'll see if that's true in here. I also said the Phoenix King, Finnabar. I'm probably shooting for the moon with that one, but hey, you gotta shoot for the moon. All right, let's check it out. I'm so excited. I can't. I'm so excited for High Elves. I can't wait. I can't wait. This is my first beloved army. I can't wait to go watch this. All right, from the war-torn mass land of colloquially known as the Old World lies the magical island of Uthwan, home of the High Elves, favorite children of the Old Ones, the foremost enemies of chaos. Yeah, take that, Lizardman. Despite many hard centuries, this glorious civilization is still near the peak of its lofty powers. Martially disciplined and magically accomplished, the High Elves' realms are prideful to a fault. They view the other races of the world with more than a hint of derision, but continue nevertheless to mobilize their armies and tame the spread of chaos. That's what we do. Their armies are elite, with warriors of superior skill and sorcerers of great puissance. I forget how to pronounce that word, sorry. And they are now ready to set sail to wage war with a plethora of miniatures, old and new. Battalion and Arcane Journal. Oh, here we go. Superior troops of High Elves, around a core dependable troops. Yep. 32 Elven Spearmen, 32 Archers, Chariots. Okay, perfect. Yeah. And a transfer sheet. I wonder what's on the transfer sheet. Okay, I'm kind of curious because the shields usually have this logo. Oh, these shields are transfers. Because they used to have like the physical thing that would glue onto it. So yeah, core of archers, core spearmen. That's exactly what I expected. I was curious what the other thing would be. Um, be like reavers or something, or even like what have you, swordmasters, like of from the Isle of Blood set if they were able to separate those off sprue. But um, so we're getting two chariots. I don't need more archers. I have like 50 or so, maybe 60. I have 40 spearmen. I do need more chariots. So might be worth splitting if I know somebody that needs some extra bodies. Okay, and then the Arcane High Elf Realms is a 48-page book covering the history of the High Elves, Uthwan, rules for two armies of Imphian, the Charcian War Host, which, yes, okay, leading more towards that core hull. That was one of the wants for me, and the Seaguard Garrison. Fascinating. Okay, this is great because it's not just a standard. Here's a cavalry list, go, because that would be powerful. Elf cavalry is already pretty good, but it's also expensive. Alongside special characters, new units, and wondrous new magic items. I'm so excited. I can't. We're gonna be stuck here. We're gonna come back to this at the end. Oh my goodness. Give me that wallpaper for my phone immediately, Games Workshop. I need to find that. That is so sick. All the Seaguard. I mean, Seaguard looking badass. So good. Oh, so good. There's also dice set and reference card packs, as expected, which contain all your important rules. Lavish standalone High Elf Realms transfer sheet with magnificent iconography and runes for your shielding patterns. Okay. Okay, so lots of Charse and Seaguard. Okay, so you can fit the themes. Um, yes, I'm buying it. I don't need it, but I'm buying it because it's High Elf, and I'm a shill for High Elves like I'm a shill for Daughter's Kane. Great. Those are gonna be great on banners. I wish I had those. I'm one of those pinning up some of my current stuff. Yeah, these look great. Oh, I got all the runes, or yeah, the elf runes too. Perfect. There's a glittering array of disciplined soldiers. Okay, all right, hold on. Okay, so all right, we're not showing the card pack or the dice yet. That's fine. They're gonna be must buy. All right, this is new. So Lord of Charse. So this is our new model. Doesn't look like it's Core Hill, like that leak supposedly was saying, but you know that leak could have been fake, as we were all kind of also had in back of our mind. We'll see. Let's see, Lord of Charse. He looks sick. I do have. There's an old metal one where he has a shield and like the axe out. No helmet. No white lion pelt, but he's supposed to be Charcian, because the axe really. But this is a glow up. Wildlands of Charse are tainted by chaos. Its creatures wrapped in the winds of magic that rage in Ulthuan, and the elves of this realm are warriors by necessity, each a consummate woodsman and hunter bedecked in furs claimed from savage mountain lions. The Lord of Charse is a paragon of this realm, adorned with a lion cloak, armed with an axe and a sword which he wields with consummate grace. Made from forged world resin, fine. He's an ideal pickup for an elf lord, Charcian honor as a Charcian chieftain. Yep. I mean, let's be honest. If it's High Elf or Daughter's Kane, I'm buying it. Games Workshop knows that. They know they have a guaranteed sale for all this. He looks great. Man, it's like, sorry, I'm like at a loss for words because I'm so excited by this. This is so cool. Because the two regions I've always loved in High Elf. One is Illyrian, the horses. So that's always been mine from the longest. That's my original paint scheme, so I carried it over. Second's been Charse, Trace, whatever you want to call it. I go Charse. I know it's Trace. It's probably Trace. I'll try and get it Trace. Trace, Trace, Trace. Anyway. And it's red, which is my traditional color I love to paint. And it's so hard knowing that like I have 20,000 points. So it's like I've done a few contingents here and there. So maybe I'm gonna do a Trace specific um, paint scheme. I just want to paint the red so much, and it looks so good with that white line, that yellows and the golds. I can't wait to grab this guy, and I'm gonna fight tooth and nail to get him. Um, so please make enough game. They've been doing better, but please make enough Games Workshop. It's also know high elves are popular, so oh, he's gorgeous. Oh my god. Okay. What? Ishaya Vest, Sentinel of the Silent Isle? Holy shoot, she is cool. Oh my god. Games Workshop making Seaguard just freaking amazing. Holy crap. She got the trident. Oh my god, she's I guess a new sea helm of sorts. Or a new model for a sea helm of sorts, but the action pose. Oh, okay. High elves ply the seas with one of the grandest uh, navies in existence, singled out by the Sea Lord Aslan for her unwavering discipline and fearsome fighting prowess. Ishaya Vess has been named Sentinel of the Silent Isle, granted the responsibility of commanding a coastal garrison in defense of the sacred homeland. Armed with the trident of Mathlin's ire, Vess is the happiest when leading a unit of Lothran Sea Guard into the heart of battle. She's made of Forge World resin and is linchpin of Sea Guard garrison. So, I did start painting a new High Elf army, obviously, in the same color scheme with some updated colors, still purples and blues. And I was making that list for my Terrathian conquest of the old world, with Terrathi as the BSB, being led by a handmaiden. One of my units on core was Seaguard, because I'd made a narrative thing of like, if the High Elves are going to go to a different continent, Seaguard would be with them. They are the Navy. If that makes sense. And then I threw in some White Lions because they, if you're being sent by the king of the High Elves, he'll probably send you some of his bodyguard to help out. So White Lions are there. So I am pretty well set to start both of these things, which makes me excited beyond belief because I finally started after probably like 8-9 months before I finally started dabbling. Like literally a week ago to the day of recording this is my first time running a High Elf Dragon all year. I've stayed true to mostly to the same list. I've mixed a few things in here and there, but I am ready to experiment and make fun lists in so many different ways. Boy, I Phoenix are good too, aren't they? I just ran those not too long ago. Anyway, sick, absolutely sick. That's our new name character. And that's just a new model. We're getting 2 new models as the High Elves. We are eating well. All right, Illyrian Reavers. Okay, Illyrian Reavers are young nobles who rove the wilds in province of Illyria, skilled light-shocked cavalry as swift as scouring gales. This new kit is heavily influenced by the miniatures found in the old Isle of Blood. Oh my god, I'm getting new Illyrian too? Holy I want to swear so bad. I'm trying to keep this PG for everybody. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that. This is like, okay, I have 10 Illyrian Reavers from Isle of Blood in the new army on new bases. And I have 20 old ones, like from either mixed of Isle of Blood or like the really old ones with the shields. I'm gonna apparently have 10 more because I'm buying this. That is so amazing. So, man, I feel like I just gotten everything I ever wanted for High Elves. I mean, Phoenix King, but that was shooting for the moon. But my goodness. And I did actually last night. I found on eBay a bits for an extra Larian Reaver model because I'm gonna kit bash my Terathi character. Like, well, I have her on foot with a BSB, but I'm gonna kit bash her to also be on a horse. But I want it to be an Illyrian horse. Um, and boy, I'm curious. Like, do I wait for this and then Use that for the kit bash or use the old one. I'll probably wait for this to use this for the kit bash and just throw the old one into this unit, and it'll match. It does look very similar in a lot of ways, but it looks different in so many cool ways. Oh my god, I can't. I'm so excited. I know you're all watching this now, but get ready on the podcast because me and Neil are gonna review this again specifically. Oh my god, so good. Returning plastic kits. Yeah. Oh my baby. I've only ever had one of this dragon, and I've always wanted another one. I have old dragons. I have the S dragons. I have Imrik. I have the metal ones. I have so many, but I wanted a second one of these because the one I have is Kit Bash where it's big helm. It looks like a dragon prince. But I also gave him a staff because it was like, well, I can run him as a mage, but now I can make a true mage one, and I wanted a second one of these so badly. My God, I'm so excited. I'm not gonna financially recover from this. Ooh. Thank the Lord. And plus, also, there's so many extra bits for kit bashing lords and stuff after this. Oh my gosh. It's so cool. All right, the High Elves have numerous returning plastic kits. The iconic Lord on Dragon returns to be built either as a High Elf Lord or Archmage mounted on Moon Dragon or Star Dragon or Dragon Mage mounted on a Moon Dragon. Alongside the sinuous scaled beast source magnificent flames, the phoenixes are back, which can also be built as the Venerable Frost Phoenix, a creature near the end of its life, whose chill aura is an anathema to the fiery kin. Each can be ridden by a High Elf Lord with the anointed Viserion Elven honors. Great. I need to see. I have one of each. Um, and I did it when I was painting these long ago. It was a young kid, so less younger person, I guess. Less extra income, I guess, to disposable income. That's the word I'm looking for. So I have my characters at the feet, as opposed to actually riding it. So maybe pick up one of these for something fun. I'm not sure because like I have like that pinkish purplish scheme for this one, and the same for this one, but like it's more pink here, more purple there. So maybe paint up a traditional version. We'll see. We'll see. This I'm so happy this is back. Because it needs to be back. Oh, returning plastic. That's so good. But also I'm glad that it's not like made to order. So these are gonna be back, and I'll be able to buy them even if they sell out. Or I want one, want one months from now. I can be like, I'm doing Phoenix Army. I need two more Phoenixes. Boom, I can just buy them. That's so good. I'm so excited. All right, even the most superstitious, superlicious, that word, of high elves recognize the importance of fighting to protect the world at large and will dine to grace battlefields with their presence. Lords and mages on foot, mounted are key figures for elven army, master strategists, blah, 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 blah. Which, yeah, perfect. This was, honestly, this was my first plastic. Or no, I got the battalion set was first, and I got this one was like kind of second, so I need that hero. So I kit bashed this guy, and he's led every cavalry army I've ever ran for high elves. He's kind of like he was my Terath is not a self insert. She's just an OC, but he was my self insert because I remember reading in the book your general is you and that stuff. So I painted it to match my hair color. Oh, good. He has lots of trophies at his base. BSB equally good. Oh, I'm glad that's back. This is a great kit, and it's very customizable. Also have this kit. Also just amazing. Get a lot of work done out of this. I have so many mages. I probably don't need it. Even mages on foot. But I'm glad it's back because I'll probably buy. Why not? It's just a little weekend project. And there we go, Lore Master. I've only ever had one of him, so I'm glad he's coming back as well. Because yeah, I'd like to have two of him. I mean, I have the old Altharian when he was the blind sword master. I used him as well for that, but he's a great sculpt. He's a fun paint up, so I'm just buying everything. As master equestrians, the High Elves have many cavalry options. Dragon Princes, Caldor, arrogant, turned blah blah blah, noble-born, eager to prove themselves in battle. Seaguard miniatures from Owl Bloodblocks released separately for the first time. Our elite marine okay, so they did find a way to separate them out. Phoenix Guard, okay, so we're getting Dragon Princes, great. Beautiful kits. I have like 30, so I'm good there, thankfully. I might. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they're putting them in 6. Oh my gosh. Nope, 5 there. Okay, 6 for that. I do have a lot here. I think I have 40. No, maybe no, maybe 25. I forget. I do have some of them, so I don't need them, but I'm glad they're coming back because boy, they're great. Nice to see these released separately. I have 50. so I don't need any of those. Phoenix Guard, I only have 40, whereas I have like 50 of every other like elite. So maybe another unit of these gets picked up for me. Um, I only need, oh, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'll probably pick up that because that's great. Um, Other specialized units host realms from comparable sword masters. Hoeth, Isle of Blood, great. Uh, White Lions, Charse, Trace. I'll get it. I'm sorry. Dual Purpose Sisters, Avalorn, Keynote Archers, Shadow Warriors, yeah, okay. Ready to fight their nobles masters in a second wave of releases. Okay, so we're getting slow rollout as expected, which is fine. Um, that banner looks new. So does that horn. Wait, do they? This tome's nifty. Huh. Because that's the old. These three. That's the old Isle of Blood command squad. And these are still Isle of Blood, but yeah, the sword down, because his sword's up as he does. That's a new command squad. That's a brand new command squad. Yeah, we're going to probably buy some sword masters for that command squad alone. White Lions, they're still the same here, looking good. I do need more Shadow Warriors. I have plenty of sisters right now. I only have 20 Shadow Warriors, so a few more make it feel nice. Of course, yep. And the basics if you're not getting the battalion box. Range is rounded by ever-impressive Lothran Sea Cutter, an agile airborne chariot drawn by Swift Weather Rock. These nimble craft act as spotters for the Eagle Claw bolt throwers. Yep, perfect. I only have one of these, so yes, I'll be buying a second one of these so I can finally get it because I have the wings down one. I want to do the wings up one. I want the bolt thrower on it because it's the best way. But yeah, I will grab one of these eventually. I have plenty of bolt throwers, thankfully, but it's great to see them back, and the chariots. Because what I want to do is buy a White Lion chariot because it's a dual kit. And I've never actually had a mounted Trace hero on a White Lion, but I'm going to do that. So a little kit bash coming up, so I'll have 2 White Lions. One to do, maybe like a BSB or something on it in case I wanted to run that Charse style list. So we'll do that, and then I'll build an extra Tyrannuk. Because I could use it. I have 2 White Lion chariots, and I have 2 Tyrannuk, but one has a hero on it. It's the old metal one. So having 2 just regular ones would be good to have, just to throw them in there, just so it looks more unified, I suppose. All right, metal kits. 3 classic metal kits are returning. The Handmaiden of the Everqueen is on duty to act as her mistress's eyes. Okay, while Corhill Lyman is the greatest elven war in Oath One, at least according to his brethren from Trace. Swooping in a later date are the famed Great Eagles. So, why is this important? I have Corhill. Great. So that was a true rumor. I've only ever seen him in metal. He probably did Finecast at some point or something. I only ever saw her in Finecast personally. And that's the one I have is Finecast. So whenever I was doing my new army, I needed a new one. I kit bashed with plastic because I did not want to ruin my only Finecast model because this girl was expensive online. So I'm glad she's come back in metal. Yes, I'll be buying another one of hers just so I have a nice metal one to paint up. Also, it's a fantastic sculpt. It's definitely top 5. Still think the Sorceress from Dark Elves is probably my favorite, but also it's because I can get it. So now that I can get her, and it's returning metal, so these are just going to be available. Fantastic. American Elves aren't the only reveal today. Yeah, you know what? They're the most important one. They're not showing the Great Eagles. I'm curious what the Great Eagles are going to be because the Great Eagles, the old metal ones, are really derpy. I have one, but most people use the Lord of the Rings Great Eagles. So I'm curious to see if they'll just be like, just use these. They're better. We'll see. We'll see. All right. I'm just going to leave it up because it's so good. So good. All right. So what we got next? Armies on Parade. Back, even better. Oh, showing off. Okay, Youngbloods. That's really good for Youngblood. Looking good. Armies on Terrain. Key dates. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't ever do this. I've done it in the past for like the stores. I've won multiple awards for it. It feels good. I don't feel like doing the global competition because I have no shot at winning. So, Great, glad it's back. There's some more high elves. You know what? Because we're gonna keep accidentally clicking back to this. I bet. Let's just leave it on that arcane journal. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm so excited. All right, what else we got? Necromunda. Sure, we'll get through that quick. I'm not a Necromunda guy. Cool. Some nomads. There's the bugs we saw in the preview. Tribes of the Wasteland. Yeah, very Mad Maxy feeling. Ooh, new versions of this kit. I'm so tired of this kit, having painted so many for the um Grand Narrative. I don't want to see that kit anymore. Oh, this is returning. That's good. That's great. Love that. Hey. What else we got? Mechanicum. Horse Heresy. Okay. Big old stompy robots. Always cool to see. And then, Hiles aren't the only. Okay, a little more old world news here. The Beastmen, which we saw him in the silhouette, so this makes sense. Beastmen Bayhards feared of the lurk in Dark Forest, not without their own traditions. And since they're going away in Sigmar, they're going to be fully available in Old World, which is great. Krawmaw, the Prophet of Ruin, so named character, and your little pet, little mage, that's cool. Progeny skilled manipulating winds of magic to his will. Bray Shaman. Oh my god. And he fights the Wood Elves. So we'll see him, and then we'll see the Wood Elves. Yep. So, and what is this? What is this? Because we have that. We'll get them. What is this? Is this a new army? Is this Chaos Dwarves? Now, would it be Kislev? Oh, we'll see. I don't know. I have no idea. But blank space being exciting means we're hungry for it. We'll leave that up to. All right, what else we got here? We got Nurgle stuff for 40k. Lord of Pox, new character. Sure, they're happy with that. And even think Christmas Day. Okay, so Damon Prince. Okay, so we're seeing the Emperor's Children, which, yep, I'm sure it's a hype trailer. Watch that. So full army. You know, you got book for you. That's great. I love that. Lucius the Eternal. Yep, I think everyone guessed that from his silhouette. It's cool. That's a good model. That's a good model. I'm not gonna lie, that's a good model. New champion, Chaos Champion. I love. Looks good. New Sound Marine type, Noise Marines. Interesting. Does he just scream? He doesn't have a guitar. He just screams. Okay, there's the classic. Okay, so wow. Okay, Emperor's Children. 40k getting some love. 40k getting a lot of love here. Yep, the Marines. Man. 40k and Sigmar are getting a good set here. Old World feels like Old World's eating the best right now. Yep, Battle Tome or Codex as expected. So boom. So we're gonna great reveal show. Holy crap. I mean, I'm glad I didn't stay up to watch it because I wouldn't have gone to sleep till like 3 in the morning. I'd be dead tired. But yeah, Sigmar, doing great. Getting some death rattle. Old World, Beast High Elves coming out in force. Beastmen up next. What else after that? It seems, and then a mystery spot. And most importantly, High Elves are coming back. Ulthuan is marching to war. I'm going to be spending money, and I cannot wait. I'm hoping too, because like you see here, we got the Isle of Blood Lord on Griffin. So hopefully we'll get that guy back too, because that's an option that is technically impossible to buy through normal means right now. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, well, with all that, I need to go get started for the day and all that. Get this video up for you all to enjoy. But we'll be talking about more Old World on the show tonight that we record, since it's a day late. Sorry about that. So yeah, I hope you're all as excited as I am for Old World, especially the High Elves and the mystery date. So let's go have a good day. If you're at LVO, enjoy. Good luck with your games, no matter what game system you're playing. I'm just gonna sit here and be hyped about this and try my desperateness to find the artist of that art and find a picture so I can put it as my wall background on my phone. So I will catch you all later. Until next time, stay Stormcast strong. Happy hobby. And buy High Elf stuff. Do it. Dude, it's great.